Hello my beautiful internet friends, and welcome back to another video. The gift I'm really excited about is for my sister. It's the sisters by chance, friends by choice. I really do love it. And I'm wearing a lipstick that is also a gift for my sister. It's MAC, Stone by MAC. I was about to say MAC by Stone. But Stone by MAC, which I really love. It's a really nice dark nude. I love it. One of my subscribers asked me to do a video about my weekly or monthly hair routine. I decided to put it together. My routine is not really set in stone. It just changes depending on how much time I have, what's going on, how my hair is feeling, how rigorous my exercise is. So I'm going to try to do my best to explain. The cycle, on wash day, I start by deep conditioning my hair. And one of my favorite deep conditioners right now, if not my favorite deep conditioner, is the Shea Moisture. It's a deep conditioner by Shea Moisture from the Manuka Honey line. I really love this. So I'll put this in my dry hair. That's the first thing I do on dirty hair. Maybe I spritz a little bit of water just with a shower cap. Let it sit for a few hours, sometimes overnight. But basically for a long time. I don't do it for 30 minutes or 1 hour. I usually do it for a long time. A couple hours to overnight works for me. And then once I'm ready to wash my hair, I take off the shower cap, and I do this in 4 sections. So I always have 4 sections. Once I'm done, I take off the shower cap, I will hop into the shower, and then I shampoo my hair. And this is one of my favorite shampoos. Is the Cream of Nature Professional Argan Oil Shampoo. It's moisture and shine, it's sulfate free, hydrates and detangles, and it's $6.99 for this whole thing. This is one of my favorites. It's gold. I love it. It's very moisturizing. Like the first time I used this, I poured it in my hair, I started shampooing. I had to take a second look because I thought I had put conditioner in my hair. It's that good. And then of course it burned my eye, and it burns really badly. So I'll hop out of the shower after I shampoo my hair with that, and then I put a towel. Don't come for me, natural hair police. I know towels make your hair frizzy. Sometimes I'll use a t-shirt. Sometimes I don't have a t-shirt available to cover my big head. I do have a microfiber towel, but it's not always clean. I cannot always find it, and I do not want to put a dirty towel over my washed hair. So sometimes I will use a towel, but these are my 3 options: towel, microfiber towel, or a t-shirt to absorb some of the water. I won't let it go all the way dry. Once it's like 70% dry, because my hair takes a while to do, so I can't let it go to 90%. Even if 90% is what I want, I have to leave some room for dryness. So once it's about 70% dry, I'll go in with my leave-in, and this is one of my favorite leave-ins right now. Is the Exotic leave-in hair potion with 9 aphrodisia. Exotic leave-in hair potion, 9 seductive the entwine leave-in. This one is one of my favorites right now. I'll put this in my hair, and then I'll add an oil. I'll either use this oil or the argan oil that comes with this, or my homemade oil mix. The combination of oil and this makes my hair very slippery. And then I'll detangle with my tangle teaser. Go in with my styler, which my favorite right now is the one from Kemet, Hydrate and Twist Butter. I'll go in with this, and then do another light comb through with the tangle teaser, and then I will twist my hair or braid it, or whatever style I want to do. This is usually maybe Friday evening or Saturday morning, so it has time to dry. Sunday morning I take it to church. On Sunday evening I could choose to leave it. I'll still have a good style for a good week, but I do not like to leave it because it's just easier if I braid my hair. And I know this is going to sound like too much work to a lot of people, but trust me, in the long run it saves you so much. Just braiding my hair into 4 sections, 5 sections. I usually do 5 sections. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 in the middle. It takes me all of maybe not even 10 minutes, and you can do this anywhere. You can do this in front of the TV. It's not something that you have to dedicate 30 minutes to, but it preserves my hair for so long. It keeps it stretched, less tangles, therefore less shedding, less breakage. It's just so easy. And so I'll do that in the night, and then the next morning take it out, and I'll do that probably for the whole week until the next Sunday. So on Sunday I'll have another good style for church, and then that's the second week. The second week, maybe after church, I'll do maybe smaller twists, not too small. Like I'd like to say maybe 15. So it's not small, but it's not big enough that it's gappy. So I'll say maybe 15, and then with that twist, I can do so many styles that look good. That's the thing. If I do 10 or anything less than 10, when I do a band, it will be so gappy. When I do any style, it will be so gappy. But with 15 to 20, it still takes me very little time, but I can do so much the whole week. So even though I spent maybe 30 minutes after church to do those twists, it's saving me so much trouble the whole week. And one of the reasons I like to put my hair away before I go to bed is because I work out in the morning. And if I do a pineapple, yeah, I'll have a good style, but I work out and I sweat in my hair so much, so the roots will all be puffed up, it will stink so badly. But when I have sections, however small, whenever I have sections, basically the sweat runs down my scalp, so it doesn't really go into my hair. So my hair is preserved, my hair is still stretched, it doesn't shrink, it doesn't smell, it's great. So all those who ask me how I combine working out and having great hair, that's how I do it. Put your hair in sections, that way the sweat runs down your scalp and not into your hair. So the second week I'll do twist, and I'll wear that for the whole week. Monday to Friday I'll do different styles. Sometimes a bun here, a bun here, a bun here, a bun here, a bun here. You know, sometimes I'll part my hair like I have it right now. I'll do so many things because the twists are so versatile. And then I've had the twist for 6 days. So by Sunday it's really defined. I take it out and I have such defined twist out. It's so beautiful. I'll wear it to church, and then when I come to church, I'll start the first week cycle again. So I'll do 5 big braids all over my hair. Next day take it out. So the whole week I'll do 5 braids every night, take it out. So for work, they're not seeing the same thing. If you're students, they're not seeing the same thing. If you go to work, they're not seeing the same thing. You know, if you go to church, you can change up your style. But that's what I do. The third week I go back to braiding 5 braids and then taking it out in the morning, Sunday. And then in the last week, at this point, my hair really needs a wash. You know, it's getting to the end. It's not as moisturized. It's not taking in product as well. So in the last week I'll go back to my 15 to 20 twist. I'll twist it up, do all that, because at this point this is my 4th week, so I put a lot of oil in it, maybe coconut oil. Basically I'm prepping it for wash day, so I'll coat it with oil throughout the whole week. Not crazy oil, maybe go crazy by Thursday. By Friday put in a lot of oil, so that is kind of like a pre-poo treatment. On Friday you get back home from work, from school, whatever. Friday evening, then I start the process all over again. You know, with a deep condition, go to bed, next morning exercise. Usually on Saturdays I do a stretch, so it's very light. So I wake up early, quickly do the stretch. I've already cooked my hair overnight, so I start my wash routine very early in the morning. I deep condition, detangle, do all that stuff. By morning I'm done styling. I have the whole day for it to dry, and then have a fabulous style for Sunday, and that is a month. That is my monthly routine. And in there I gave you my weekly routines, and it may seem a little boring, but it's really not, because with a twist I can do so many styles, and with my loose hair I can do so many styles. I only told you, yeah, I take it down, even though my hair is down. Sometimes I have a middle part, sometimes I have a side part, sometimes I have a pompadour here with, you know, some down. Sometimes I have a high pony. I love the puff, the pony that is up here, and then the puff comes to your front. I love that. So it's really, you're really getting a lot of styles. You're looking different every day with very little effort, if you think about it. Those 5 braids, that's nice. I've become so good at them. So you all know I shed a lot. It's something I've been dealing with since my birth. And so if I were to leave my hair loose, it would be crazy for someone who sheds a lot. if you shed a lot, you don't want to be leaving your hair loose to bed every day, you know. So it's really a good, it's something that has evolved over time, and this is what works best for me. My hair is doing well currently, so that's what I do. For those of you who are interested, very minimal stress, very minimal manipulation. So I go a month in between washes, in between deep conditions, in between detangling, in between all that. And as you can see, in between the month, for 2 whole weeks, it's in twist. So, and the 2 other weeks, I'm braiding it at night. I'm not touching it with combs, I'm not detangling, I'm not pulling, I'm not doing anything. So really, it's for me a really good low maintenance process that really works well for my hair. So I hope someone found this useful. Maybe it will work for somebody, but this is what I do. For those of you who have been asking, this is what I do. So, and I know a month may be too long for some of you, but it works for me. And my hair doesn't smell, my scalp doesn't itch, I don't have dandruff, I don't have eczema, I have nothing in my scalp. My scalp is great. This is working. And so do what works for you. This is what I do, and I hope you found it useful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.